truly helpful. I'm here to represent him who sent me. I do not have to worry about what to say or what to do, for he who sent me will direct me, and I am content to go wherever he wishes, knowing he goes there with me, and I will be healed, as I let him teach me to heal. Amen. That prayer from A Course in Miracles I use to help strengthen me and to focus and channel me. And I can honestly say that as I stand here this day in the wake of just so much that we've all facing in this time, and these things that just really rock our worlds. That line of saying, and I am content to be wherever he wishes, I really just want to say, not today, not today. And that's how we all get, and that's what the idea of all this happens, is that we need to go through the cycles of life, and we need to be present for life, whatever may be. And winter is one of those great reminders of that. Because of that, the desolateness, the cold, challenges us to really dig and dig and dig deeper still. And so I stand before you this day to say something really amazing. The goddess is alive, and magic is afoot. The goddess is alive, and magic is afoot. The goddess is alive, and magic is afoot. That there is wonderment, that there is an essence, that there is a love that prevails, even in the darkest of dark. And we come to this celebration year after year, and we say, okay, yeah, the winter's coming, and we're doing our things, but what it means to go into it so much deeper. Go into it so much deeper. Allow winter to take you to your knees. To our knees. That's what happens in life. Life challenges us and takes us to our knees. And winter and the celebration of winter is about, that's a great place to be. This is a great place to be. But this day, I know with all the things going on, I know sometimes it's like it's hard. Like right now I'm saying, how am I going to get up? And I say it in jest, but I also say it in deep sincerity. Because that's what happens. That's our fear of going to our knees. How will I get up? If I truly go into the darkness, if I truly go into that place within myself, what will happen? What will be there? Will I be okay? Is it okay for us to challenge and to go into our deepest fears? And winter is one of those seasons that say, yes, go there. And it will force us to go there so we can feel these feelings. So we can dig deep and go inside. Because the light that the world needs is you. Each one of us has such an amazing part in this vast world. And we need to find it. We need to go through whatever life gives us. We need to challenge ourselves to go through it with grace and to be that power of example that says yes. That says yes, the light will prevail, and I will hold to those spiritual truths, and I will dig, and I will be in that pain, and I will not be afraid to go down when it's time to go down, but I will rise again as that sun rises again. There will be a shift. The darkness that we've been noticing coming way too early. I know myself, I went to the office, we have no windows, I come out, it's dark. You almost feel like you're robbed, like what happened? But you can't let that knock you down. You can't let that be the thing that that you put out there as being stronger, as this thing that we come together as community to hold on and to persevere with and to strengthen each other in, and that sense of that the light will prevail. The light will prevail. So what do we do? How can we make sure that we can stay in that light, that we can get up off of our knees? Well, we can use spiritual tools. And I was really amazed today because I was reading the art of the recovery book that we're reading. And in it talks about step 10. Step 10 is a daily step that anybody can utilize that can help you stay in that light. And can help you to see what you can do in maintaining that light and letting that light prevail. Checking in on yourself. How am I doing? How did I use this day? For those of you who don't know, is continue to take a personal inventory. And when I was wrong, promptly admitted it. It's just simple things. Forgiveness. Do we bring forgiveness into our day? And as a community here this day, do we bring forgiveness into this tragedy? Do we, as a community, join together and say, what terror lie within the soul of a human being to create such tragedy? That our light and our love needs to go there as well as to those that are feeling the effects of that terror and that pain. That each one of us need that forgiveness ourselves. Because that's why we're afraid to go to those dark places. Because underneath is that, I'm not going there. Because if I go there, it might get out. And if you knew me the way I know me, nobody's going to want to know me. And we allow those lies to continue to knock us down. But this celebration, over and over and over again, it's light the fires. Light the lights. Keep it going. The light returns again. Now, there will be a changeover. The light will start to come. And this is in the physical sense of the daylight coming. But it only comes, how much more light will we have the next day? 1 minute? 1 minute more. It's a process. It's a process, and we're all in process. Honor the process. Honor the process, but allow yourself not to skip steps in it. Go into your pain. Go into that dark night. Shout at the goddess. Shout at her. Shout at God. Tell God, we don't want this. We're tired of the pain. We're tired of people getting hurt. Why does that have to happen? Be honest with our fears. Be honest with what we need to say. But also be honest with that greater principle that says that none of us begin at birth nor end at death. That the cycle of the seasons is the demonstrations of the cycles of life, and all of us, as we hold to love, nothing can die. Because that's what we are. We are that love. We are that life. Our challenge is this day to hold fast to that. To trust in these principles, to these ideas, to all the sacred texts throughout all of humankind, and constantly reminding us, return to the light. You are the light. Let your light shine. Now winter will still come. Its fierce cold and rain is still to come. But we won't go into it alone. we will go in together as a community that knows that whatever befalls each and every one of us is in some way that mystical path that we have chosen. But what we will do is we will weave light from this darkness, and we will come out stronger. We will let that light be the focal point of all that we do. And from this grace, wondrous things can occur. It's hard to see it when we're down. It's hard to see it when the pain is so close. But we all know if we can muster up the faith, as we've told in sacred texts, the faith the size of a mustard seed, one little bit, that 1 minute more of light that we can add on a daily basis as we check in and open our hearts, amazing things can happen. Amazing things. So let us not fall to the darkness that is around us, but trust in the light. For this day, this dark day, we recognize that the light returns again. So mote it be.